Hey guys, sorry it took me so long to get my reaction review to this episode up, but here it is. This week's been crazy. Next week's gonna be crazy. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my review of Act 30 up on Monday, but it could be delayed just like this one. I'm in finals right now, which is why it's coming out so late. But I do want to discuss Act 29 because I did like Act 29 a lot. I thought it was a beautiful episode, very simple episode, but it reminded me a lot of the 90s episode, particularly that episode when Venus wanted to perform with Mimete, and it was that concert or that concert audition type thing where there was that pinwheel, and then there was the diamond who would sing, and it forgot the words to the song. And then when Sailor Moon performed Rainbow Moon Heartache, the diamond went, "Oh, I remember." And then the attack hit her, and she went, "Love, lovely," and then blew up. So that episode reminded me of this quite a bit. But also at that episode, at that point in the series, I should say, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto have been well established. Well, at this point, we just get their names. So this episode is very, very interesting, with the development of Chibiusa and Hotaru. I almost called her Harutaru. That's totally incorrect. So I really like the character development of Hotaru and Chibiusa with their friendship. Their friendship is very, very strong throughout the manga, the original anime, and clearly Crystal. They have a special bond. Hotaru is the youngest of the Sailor Soldiers, and Chibiusa technically is the oldest, and they have a lot in common, and their bond is really special. I really love that scene when Chibiusa heals Hotaru with the silver crystal. I thought that was really, really beautiful. I'm also really enjoying Hotaru. God, I can't say it. Haruka's interactions with Usagi. She really seems to be concerned about Haruka and at the same time care about Haruka as well. Haruka kissed her, and then she's kind of wondering, is Haruka a man or a woman? Clearly, Haruka's a girl. But I'm really enjoying Usagi's ponderance about Sailor Uranus or Haruka. I thought that was quite nice. This episode focused a lot on Sailor Venus as well, or Minako, but it wasn't as much as the focus on Mars in last week's episode. Sailor Moon, as you guys all know, follows a pattern where it goes, main antagonist who's the opposite of a Sailor Soldier versus that particular Sailor Soldier. So last week was Mars, this week was Mimete and Venus. And I like that Venus used the Moon Compact to transform into a male Mugen student. Like, she couldn't transform into a female Mugen student, but whatever. I loved seeing Wing Chang Sword again. I liked the first time that we got to see Aqua Mirage. That was really cool. We got to see that for the first time ever in the Amy Super S special many, many years ago. I think back in 95, 96 maybe. So that was nice to really see that. It's beautiful. That scene was fantastically done. And then the whole battle sequence was really good, really quick. I liked it, but Mimete transformed 3 students into diamonds. They were defeated. Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune come up. Mimete gets destroyed, and then we find out who Uranus and Neptune are, at least who the Sailor Soldiers are, not who they are in terms of their identity. So Usagi has a good idea that Haruka is Sailor Uranus. So I really like seeing them. They got to do their introductions, but they still were in shadow, and we still haven't got to see the full version of World Shaking and Deep Submerged. So I'm looking forward to seeing those pretty soon. I believe Act 30 is focused on Uranus and Act 31 is focused on Neptune. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that we're going to be getting Neptune and Uranus-based episodes very soon. So I felt this episode was pretty simple in terms of just like what went on. I think the development of the characters was great. I think the animation was fantastic. I actually really love the pacing. It worked beautifully here. It wasn't too long, or too drawn out. Like, the transformations was just Venus, which was perfect because it was her episode. It doesn't make sense to throw in everyone else's. Again, I love seeing Wing Trade Sword. It's my favorite attack in the original manga. Here, it's just one of my favorite attacks of Venus overall. That and Mars Snake Fire. So I was really grateful to see that attack be used as well. The beginning of the episode, I really focused on, had the concert with Michiru and Usagi kind of wondering about Mamoru and Michiru's relationship, and then Usagi and Haruka's relationship. And also we got to see the cats, which was nice as well. This episode was sort of slow. It was really good, don't get me wrong, I really, really enjoyed it, but in terms of like interesting things happening, it was really like those last 3 minutes, and it was really the introduction of Uranus and Neptune, and I think Chibiusa being picked up by Haruka and Michiru in the helicopter, and also that vision of the talismans and the city being destroyed. That was pretty cool. I'll give it that too. I think this episode works not so much as filler, but a building-based episode for next week's and the remaining 8 or 9 that we have going on, because the acts are going to start to go really, really fast. And then we're going to, soon enough, we'll be seeing Super Sailor Moon. We'll be seeing Super Sailor Chibi Moon. We'll be seeing, obviously, the Grail. We'll be seeing Mistress 9. We'll be seeing Pharaoh 90 and Sailor Pluto. There's a lot to come, and it's going to hit us really quick. And the reactions are going to be like, whoa, that's fantastic. So I think this episode, if I had to give a rating, so far every episode's been like a 5 or a 4 to me. I haven't had any low episodes. I'd give this a 4. I don't think it's bad. A little slow, but it does the job. I really enjoyed it. And that's really all I have to say. I don't have too much more details to get into it. So share your thoughts about the episode in the comments below. I'm really curious what you guys have to say. Maybe you'll have more things that you really want to discuss and dissect. But other than that, I'm pretty much done. So thank you so much for checking this out. Also, for all of you who enjoy Sailor Moon animated battle videos, on my other channel, Robert Leiden, which is my name, I posted 9 battle videos there. There's or 7 battle videos and 2 transformation videos. I made fake planet powers from the original anime. I have the Inners versus the Starlights. I have the Sailor Soldiers versus Galaxia. I have the Sailor Soldiers versus Chaos, and I have the Sailor Soldiers versus My Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys want to watch those are fun. I made them before, but then got deleted because I don't copyright strike with Toei. So share your thoughts about the episode in the comments below. Make sure to check out that channel, and we'll talk soon. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk about Sailor Moon in the comments. Bye.